My dear friends, masters and gods, a very good evening to you all. Mahavatar TV warmly welcomes you to the 21 days free holistic wellness program, batch 21, day 15. So before commencing the session, I would like to say pronounce to you all and to our Guruji Ranganath sir, our Grandmaster Maharshi Patriji, our great Grandmaster Mahavatar Babaji, and to all the great Grandmasters and to the universe. So today's topic is the 7 spiritual laws of success by Pandil Madam. So we are honored to welcome Madam, a dedicated spiritual counselor and healer who has been transforming lives through her guidance and teachings. So before embarking on her spiritual journey, Madam has successfully completed 13 years career as costume designer and stylist in the TV and film industry. She later went on to establish her own fashion brand, marking her creative and entrepreneurial spirit. For the past 15 years, Madam is successfully with the Art of Living Foundation and is certified teacher of the Art of Living Happiness program. Additionally, she is trained in the yoga, Kundalini yoga, and various healing techniques. So today, Madam conducts meditation, yoga, pranayama sessions, and offers life counseling and spiritual guidance. So let us warmly welcome Madam. And Madam shares her wisdom today. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, Lokesh ji. Welcome all to this session. I'm extremely fortunate and I'm grateful to all the masters, to the great master Deepika ji, who gave me a chance, to Lokesh ji, who's doing wonderful service, to the great master Ranganath sir ji, who has created this wonderful YouTube channel, and to the great master Patri sir, and to the great grandmaster Mahavatar Babaji for giving me this wonderful opportunity of being a part of this wonderful work, the divine work that we are doing. Thank you all. Thank you. I welcome all friends and masters who are present here to this session. Today we will embark on a wonderful journey of practically imbibing the spiritual knowledge into our daily lives. So, friends, I would like to share a little bit that when I was very young, at the age of 27, I had read this book and I was very influenced by the laws, and at an early age, I started understanding it and trying to imbibe it in my daily life. And once again, I was able to read the book and see the book, and I thought it is a wonderful opportunity to take this to all of you. So, Deepak Chopra is a very well known spiritual guide and mentor who has written many wonderful books. And he is a modern age spiritual person who always gives a practical aspect of how we can inculcate all the spiritual laws, how all the spiritual teachings in our daily life. So we are also going to see what he says about these spiritual laws. So let's start, and Lokesh ji will be sharing one slide at the end of each law. You can go through. So to now he has put the slide of all the 7 laws. You can go through it. And before I start taking each law, let us just take a brief introduction to what success is. So, can anybody tell me what success is? Can anybody share what they feel success is? Anybody can share what is the meaning of success for them? No, nobody's coming forward today.
Madam,
Fulfilling all dreams.
Yes, sir.
Madam?
Palnapur, sir. Yeah.
So, should I move forward then?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So, success can be defined as a continued expansion of our happiness and the progressive realization of our worthy goals. But at the same time, success is not only material abundance. We have understood that it means much more. It also means it also means good health, good relationships, enthusiasm and energy, and the psychological stability and a sense of well-being and joy and happiness. But even after experiencing all this abundance, we still feel unfulfilled. We will still feel unfulfilled unless we sow the seeds of divinity within us. So, true success is the unfolding of the divinity within us. So, that is the true meaning of success. And we are going to delve more into how to achieve this success in all areas of our life by applying the spiritual laws. So, now the source of all creation is divinity. And this divinity in motion is the creation in motion. So, the source of divinity is the spirit, and divinity in motion is the uh, creation of this physical world and the physical body. And the object of creation is the physical universe and the physical body. So basically, the whole energy is made up of three components, that is the spirit and the mind and the body. The spirit is the observer, the mind is the process of observing, and the body or the physical world is the observed. So all three are one and the same thing, and they come from the same source, that is the source of divinity. And these laws, they are the process of creating this all these physical laws are the process of this creation in motion. So once we understand these laws, and once we start imbibing them into our daily lives with sincerity, we can create anything we want in our life, and we can create any abundance we want in our life, because these are the same laws that nature or the creation is using to create a blade of grass, to create a mountain, to create animals, or to create the human body. So once having understood what how creation happens, and what is true success, let's now move on to the first law. The first law, he says, is the law of pure potentiality. Now, the source of creation is pure consciousness, pure potentiality. It is seeking expression from the unmanifest to the manifest. In the beginning, there was neither existence, there was neither non existence. And this law can also be called the law of unity, because it says that we are the same as this field of pure potentiality. We are also that same pure consciousness as this field of pure potentiality. And once we access this field, then we can create anything we want in the same way as the nature is creating everything. So, this is the meaning of the first law. And now, what are the attributes of this pure potentiality? It is infinite creativity, infinite unbounded pure joy, and it is a field of all possibilities. The other attributes of this field of pure potentiality is also pure knowledge, invincibility, simplicity, and infinite creativity. and also fearlessness and unbounded joy and happiness. So, all these attributes belong to this field of pure potentiality, and we are also made up of the same thing. So, we essentially, our nature is also all these attributes. And we can access this field of potentiality through meditation. Then he talks about two simple points. He says that there is self referral and object referral. What is self referral? When you make yourself as the reference point in your life. When you do that, you become fearless, you do not worry about anything, and you feel completely empowered. And this power that you feel, it is permanent because it is coming from your own inner self, and you don't feel the need to control anything or anybody. So, in life, self referral is the best way of living versus object referral. What is object referral? When we make some object in our life as the reference point in our life, like let's say a job, a money, our status, or our family life, we make that as a reference point. Then we are always fearful, we are insecure, and we try to control everything. And this power is temporary because as soon as the object goes away, then the power also goes away. So these are very two simple points. If you have understood it, it's very deep and meaningful. So now we come to how we can apply this law of pure potentiality. So he has given 4 points under that. The first point is meditation. As we all are doing meditation, uh, we should practice meditation morning and night, at least minimum. And according to your age, you can practice that. And the second one is practicing silence. Now, silence means just going into silence, not talking or communicating with anybody. So you can start this minimum, by 1 hour, or then increase it slowly to 2 hours. And like that, slowly you can be in silence for even a day or two. And you will see that it gives you immense benefit because in the beginning, your mind will chatter more. It will cause more restlessness. But slowly, as you practice silence, you will realize that your mind is becoming more and more calm, and you're able to access the field of pure potentiality. Then the third one is non judgment. Now, non judgment, when we do non judgment, when we are analyzing, criticizing, labeling, evaluating, and classifying, we are creating a lot of turbulence in our mind. Non judgment creates silence in your practice, and that is why it is very important to practice non judgment. Initially, you can start this practice for 1 hour in a day, then 2 hours, and sometimes you can, even on a holiday, you can practice it for half a day. So, like this, in all these ways. And the last one is connecting with nature. Is given a lot of importance. Every spiritual guru, every spiritual teacher has given a lot of importance to connecting with nature. And once you are in nature, if you sit in nature, going on the beach or sitting in the garden or going to some mountain place, and once you connect with nature on a daily basis, what happens is you immediately come in contact with this infinite, intelligence, with this field of pure potentiality. You become one with the universe, one with the creation. And you start achieving stillness in dynamism. And this stillness that you start achieving by practicing all these four things in your life, you can carry this stillness wherever you go. So, this was the first point, and the reference note is there for you to study it later on also. Now we go to the second law. The second law is the law of giving. Now, the more we give, the more we will receive in our life. This is because the rule of abundance in the universe is that it circulates. So, the abundance keeps circulating in the universe. That is why the more you will give, the more it will come back to you. So, if you want love, you must give love. If you want money, share your money if you have excess money. If you want relationships, try to be in a good relationship first yourself. So that is how, whatever you want, you should share that, and the more you give, the more you will receive in your life. If you want all the good things in your life, then you must wish everyone in the world for good things in their life. Never say that my neighbor, I don't like my neighbor, so I don't want him to have good things. Because then what will happen? Even you will not get the good things. That is why we must wish for everyone to have the good things in life, and we must pray for everybody's well being and happiness. And actually, our true nature is abundance, and we lack nothing. Now, how do we apply this law of giving? So, make a commitment that wherever I go today, Lokeshji, you can share that screen, the second law, how to apply it. So, make a commitment wherever I go, I will I will bring people gifts in my life. So you may ask, how can I keep giving gifts? It doesn't necessarily mean that you give a expensive gift. You can give a small flower, a small handkerchief, whatever is possible for you. If you go to some friend's house, you go to some relative's house, you can keep sharing gifts. And the best thing that you can do is you can pray for their well being, you can give them good wishes. So, give them blessings and give them good wishes whenever you go and meet people. Then the second thing is that I will receive and all the gifts of nature, like the sunshine, the rain, the air, all these good things that the nature is giving me, I will receive them openly. Now, most of the time, we are not even grateful for these beautiful, wondrous things of nature. So, from today, we will be in that receiving mode, and we will be in gratitude to receive all the good things of nature. Then the third thing is we will be open to give and receive. Many times we are giving also, but we are not open to receive. We feel shy to take from somebody. But you can keep an open heart and open mind. Even that person is giving with love. So be open to giving and to receiving. And the last thing is whenever you go, you can wish for joy, happiness, and laughter for everyone. So, this is how you apply the second law, which is the law of giving. Then we come to the third law, the law of karma or cause and effect. So, I'm sure a lot has been spoken about this in many of the sessions, but we'll touch it briefly because it is one of the laws. So, it says that what you sow, you shall reap. So, whenever we do some action, it creates a certain amount of force, which energy, which comes back to us in kind. So, if we are doing a good action, that good action will create an energy which will come back to us. And if we doing a bad action, that also it will come back to us in kind. So that is why we must, if we want happiness in our life, we must sow the seeds of happiness. We must do good deeds for to everyone. Karma is conscious choice making. And whatever our life is today is a sum total of all the choices and the decisions we have taken up till now. Whenever you take an action, whenever you make a decision, you should ask yourself, is this action going to give me happiness, and is it going to give happiness to others as well? And you can wait, Lokeshji, it's not over yet. Uh, So, whenever you take an action, you should ask yourself, is it giving me happiness, and is it giving happiness to others? And secondly, what you must do is you must check for the sensations in your body while you are taking these decisions or you are taking an action. You know, your heart is a very sensitive, holistic organ. It gives you sensation, it gives you sign, so it will tell you, you will feel distress if that action is not a good action, it is not a good decision. So listen to your heart and listen to the sensations in your body and then make the decisions. Now, then there are three aspects of karma. How do you deal with karma? Somebody may ask. The first is that you go through the suffering and uh, you know, cut off your karma by going through the suffering. The first step is that. The second step is that instead of going on suffering, you can look at it like a lesson. You can ask yourself, what is the lesson this difficulty has come to teach me, and learn from the lesson, and then rise above the suffering. Once you have understood there is a lesson for me, you will not suffer anymore. You will start now, taking actions in a new way in your life, and you will overcome the suffering. And the third way to overcome karma is by meditation. In deep meditation, they say many lifetimes karmas get washed away, and also doing pure selfless seva to mankind. With those good actions, also your bad actions keep getting nullified. So, in all these three ways, you can deal with karma. Now, it is up to you whether you want to suffer or whether you want to overcome this karma by meditation, by doing good deeds, and also learning the lesson. So, now how do you apply the law? So, the first question you should ask yourself whenever you are about to take an action is, what are the consequences of this action? Is this action going to give me happiness, and is it going to give happiness to others? And secondly, you should check for the sensations in your body, in your heart, while you are taking that action. See whether it is causing you discomfort or whether it is comfortable for you to take this action. So by doing these two things, you can always be in conscious choice making. Lokeji, you could share the slide for this. So as you can see, these are the 2 points which I have already said, that you should ask the question, and is my choice going to give happiness to me and to others? And second is that check for the sensations in your heart and see whether you're feeling comfortable or distressed, and then take the action. So this is the third law, the law of karma or cause and effect. Then we go to the fourth law, is the law of least effort, or it is also called the law of no resistance. If you will see, the whole universe is working effortlessly. Do you feel that the trees are making any effort to to grow fruits or leaves? No, they are all happening by itself. The grass is growing by itself. The sun is shining effortlessly. The wind is blowing effortlessly. So everything in the world, in the universe, is happening effortlessly. But it is the human being who feels that, oh my God, I have to do so much of effort even to earn a simple living. Now, why is that happening? It is happening because man is unaware of applying, understanding, and applying these laws. So, once you understand and apply these laws, even you go into a state of doing very little and achieving lots in your life. It is like I have explained this in one of my earlier sessions. It is like even if you have a faint intention in your mind that I want this thing and you leave it, and then next thing you see that it gets fulfilled. That is the power once you align yourself with the field of pure potentiality, once you start practicing all these laws, even your life starts becoming effortless. Now, you must remember one thing while applying this law is that it gets expended only when your actions have love behind them. If you are carrying out your actions based on power, on control, on using money for doing those actions, then that law does not become applicable. So it's only applicable when you do your actions with extreme love behind them for everyone. So, then how can we now apply this law? So, it has three parts again. The first is acceptance, second is responsibility, and the third is defenselessness. So, acceptance also, many times, I'm sure many teachers have gone through this, but we can go through it once again, that we make a commitment. Today, I will accept people, situations, circumstances, and places and things as they are. Accept the moment as it is. Do not resist it. If you struggle against it, you struggle against the whole creation and you waste a lot of energy. The second one is responsibility. Responsibility means not blaming yourself and not blaming anybody for the present situation you are in. And it means to take responsibility. It means to take responsibility to change the situation. Once you have accepted the situation, then you take responsibility of changing the situation to something better by using the opportunities that have come in front of you. And the third is defenselessness. It means you have relinquished the need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. When you blame others, do not accept their point of view and surrender to the moment. Your life meets a lot of resistance. Do not be rigid, be open to all points of view. And when you have no point to defend, what happens? You do not get into any arguments. And so then you can practice that I will remain open to all points of view and I will relinquish the need to defend my point of view. This gives you immense peace. You do not waste energy and you do not struggle with the creation. And then the law of least effort becomes applicable. Next, we go to the law of intention and desire. Now, see, the whole universe is a quantum field of energy and information. Now, wherever we put our attention in life, that starts growing in our life. Maybe up till now, we are not even aware that this is happening. We are putting attention. Have you seen? That is why problems grow in our life because we are putting attention on only our problems. So then what starts happening? The problems start growing in our life. If we put our focus on love, you will see love will keep growing in your life. So whatever you will put your attention, that will grow in your life. And whatever you take away your attention from, that will disappear in your life. So make it a point that do not put your attention on problems. You take away your attention from your problems. So this is the simplest and the easiest answer people ask again and again, how to get rid of my problems. They come on the spiritual path because of this. This is the simplest and the easiest way to get rid of your problems is by not putting your attention on the problems, taking it away from the problems, and you will see that they have disappeared in your life because this is the law. It works like this only. And so then, whenever you take your attention away, it has gone. So then now next thing is, how do we practice this uh, law? So now he has given some pointers in this, that he says that the first thing is that you must go in meditation. And when you go in meditation, first is that you must put your attention as to what you want. The first step would be attention. Put your attention on what you want. And then in meditation, after you have finished your meditation, be in that state. That time your vibrations are very high and you release the intention in your meditation. And after you have released your intention, then you must become detached to this intention. You must surrender that intention to nature, and you must allow nature to take its own course to fulfill that intention. What happens is, the moment you surrender it to nature, then the universe goes through a set of events. A chain of events will happen in your life, and the whole universe will go about fulfilling that intention for you. But the rule is that you have to become detached from your attention intention. Usually what we do is we keep holding on to our intention, and that is why the more we hold on to it, the more it does not get manifested. Then he also says that you must keep your desires to yourself. Don't share it with everybody, and don't look at yourself through the eyes of others when you are doing the manifestation and creating the intention. Don't look at yourself from the eyes of others. Why? Because others may think, oh, you cannot be successful, right? But in our heart, we know we have the power to be successful. So don't look at yourself from the eyes of others. Don't take the opinions of others, and use this intention, this power of intention, only for the well-being of yourself and the others. You must not use these techniques to harm anybody. Then your intention becomes very fast and quick. And also he talks about your intention being pinpointed. What does it mean? That you must have pinpointed focus towards your intention. Now, even after joining so many classes and everything, people learn a little bit here and there, and then they start practicing, trying to do the manifestation. But what happens is, they are not having that kind of focus, and that is why the intention is not getting manifested. So you must have pinpointed focus, and you that means you become so clear of the outcome of the result that you refuse to accept any obstacles in the way, even in your thought and even in your action. You have this unshakable serenity while being committed to your goal. So detached awareness and one pointed focused attention simultaneously will make you achieve your intentions easily. So then, how do you apply this law? First is, you will make a list. Lokeshji, you can share the screen. You will make a list of all your desires and intentions, and you will look at them once in the morning. You know what you can do is you write it down and you put it below your pillow. That is a very easy way to do it. And when you get up in the morning, you can look at all the list that you have made. And even while sleeping, you can look at the list. And when you go in meditation, you can release the intentions one by one. And the second way is that I will release the list in meditation, and the third is the that's it. And also you will become detached to the result of it. These two things we have to follow. One is to make the list, observe it morning and evening, and release the intentions in meditation. And the second is to surrender the intention once it's done to the divine or to nature, and allow nature to take over the fulfilling of the intention. So that is how you apply this law. And then the sixth law is the law of detachment. Now, one thing if we start remembering in our life is that usually when we want something in our life, what we do is we become attached to it. It is normal for a human being, he starts getting very attached. Oh, I want this job, I want this job, and he becomes very attached to this intention. But the rule says, the law says, in order to acquire anything in the physical world, you have to relinquish the attachment to it. So the moment you become detached, once you make the intention, you take the necessary action for your goal, you must detach yourself from it. Attachment causes poverty consciousness. It causes fear in your mind and it causes insecurity in your mind. And detachment gives you the freedom and peace to execute all your goals, and also it creates a wealth consciousness. So, those who run after security, have you seen people often say that, I will have 10 lakh rupees in my bank account. That day I will feel secure. I will feel stable. People are working all their lives towards these kind of goals. But the more they run after these kinds of securities, the more it never happens. What you must try to achieve is you must achieve your self referral. Once you are in self referral, everything will come to you effortlessly. What happens is that we are rigid in our mindset. So, from going from point A to point B in our life, there are many possibilities, right? Just like from going from Mumbai to Bangalore, there are many possibilities. We can go on a flight, we can go by car, we can go by train. But we say that we only want to go by plane, and then when we don't get the tickets of the plane, we get upset. So that is what is the meaning of this, that there are many possibilities. So if one possibility is not working, just grab the next opportunity that is there to achieve your goal. Good luck is preparedness and opportunity coming together. So sometimes we say, no, that this person has a lot of good luck. Actually, what is good luck? It is preparedness and opportunity coming together. Because that man has been open to all opportunities and he is ready to jump to the next opportunity that is coming, and that is why the good luck has come to him. And he is ready to grab the opportunity. Both the things he has done. He is open to the opportunity and he is ready to grab the opportunity. That is why the good luck has come to him. So, if you will see the story of the great people, the cricketers, and the actors, the politicians, the scientists, if you ask them, they have done lots of efforts in their life in various directions. If one door has closed, they go to the next opportunity and try over there. Then they go to the third opportunity and they keep trying till finally one good door opens for them. So this is the perfect recipe for success. So How to apply this law we will see today, Lokesh ji. We can apply this law by I will commit to detachment. I will allow myself and others to have the freedom to be as they are. I will accept uncertainty. Out of all the confusion, chaos, solutions will come out of it. I will step into the field of all possibilities. I will experience new opportunities, adventure, magic, and mystery in life. So, this way you can apply the law of detachment in your life. Now, the last law is the law of dharma. So, law of dharma or purpose of life. Many times, most of the people, if you see, they don't even know what is their purpose in life. And they are roaming aimlessly, trying to achieve something here, something there, because they are not clear what is their purpose in life. So, today we will understand what is our true purpose in life. Why have we come on this earth? So everybody would like to know, I hope. So the first thing he says is that we are spiritual beings in a physical body, and we have come to unfold the divine nature within ourselves. We are gods and goddesses in embryo waiting to be materialized. So that is our first purpose. Then the second purpose is that we all have some unique talent. We've all come with a certain talent which nobody else can do that work better than us. God has made each one of us like this. So we understand this unique talent. We make a list of all the talents we have, and from that, the best thing that we can do, that we must choose, and that we must start using it. Mostly, we should use that for our profession, and we must use that gift that God has given us, the talent, to the for the welfare of the mankind. All the talents that we are have been given, are they for us? No. If you've been given talent for singing, for dancing, for sports, for anything, what are we doing with that talent? We are showcasing it, the talent, to show it to others, to entertain others, to give happiness to others. So that is what we must do. We must identify that unique talent that we have, and mostly try to make that your profession. Means that talent is such that you get lost in that for hours and you don't feel tired. Have you seen those who are already, in such kind of professions, which is their best skill? They don't feel tired for hours and hours. They can do that job. Like I was a designer. I used to love designing. I never ever felt like it was hard work for me. I used to enjoy it so much that I would get lost in it for hours and hours. And that kind of unique talent you must use for the well-being of the welfare of the people. And the third one is that the service to humanity. So we must ask ourselves the question, how can I help? How can I be useful in this world? Because whenever we are in the consciousness of what about me, you will see you're always unhappy, because you're never going to feel satisfied by going on thinking about yourself. But if you ask the question, how can I help? How can I be useful in this world? You will immediately see your consciousness starts expanding. So, if not every day, at least once a week, you should devote at least 1 hour or 2 hours or whatever you can do to service to the humanity. So this is the seventh law. So how can you apply the law? Is Lokesh ji, you can put the slide. One is that I will awaken myself. Uh, I will nurture the god or goddess within me. I will make a list of all the talents I have and choose the best talent I have, and try to make that my profession. and use it for the welfare of mankind. And I will ask myself daily, how can I help and how can I be useful to the world? So, by applying this law, also, you can achieve. So, you can apply all these spiritual laws, 7 laws, and you can create the abundance and happiness in your life. When I had read this book, I had found it so interesting. Why? Because he has put it so nicely in a practical way how you can use the spiritual knowledge in your daily life. Spiritual knowledge is one thing, but applying that spiritual knowledge in your daily life is what we have to learn. And this book, these 7 spiritual laws, very clearly tell you how to do that in a very simple way. And it benefited me immensely. And I feel very happy that today I am sharing it with you all. I didn't know then, that time when I was young, that one day I would be sharing all this with people also. So that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And if anybody has any questions, we can take them, or then we can go for meditation.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your enlightening speech on the laws of success. So you showed the clear purpose of each law and how to apply each law in our daily lives. So it is truly the practical tools in our daily lives. Thank you. Thank you very much,
Thank you so
madam.
much.
So any
Honor
masters?
is all mine.
Yes.
Any questions anybody has? Otherwise, we'll go for meditation.
Yeah, Ramchandran sir. Yes.
Good evening, ma'am. It was a wonderful and beautiful presentation, and I
Thank
would
you.
rename. I would like to rename this as a loss of life. The entire thing you have mentioned, what one should conduct in their life. It's a really a great lesson for everybody, and I must thank you about it. And I what I feel is that the most important aspect of life is that our karma. If we do our karma properly, everything will fall in line. So whatever the loss of I mean I call it loss of life. This loss of life, I mean everything will fall in line, and most important another thing is that the meditation. Because meditation is the most essential thing in our. Has come out very clear. And thank you, ma'am. It was a very good presentation. Loss of life, I would say. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
And thank you so much, Neeluji. The session was so wonderful and beautiful, with lots of wisdom shared. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are the souls from pure consciousness that we have come to the body, like human body on our planet, and every emotion and experience we have come to experience. So you taught us like to take the life very happily, and no judgment, no complaining, no expectations, sir. There's like every person is unique, so bring the talent out. Think of like how you will be serve the humanity or humankind, and especially like receiving the gifts of nature. See, if a person who met with an accident, who lost some organs or body parts, what they think is like, if I get in front of me God, I would like to ask a boon, like I need a healthy body, healthy life. We all have that healthy life, but we are not realizing. So everything is like what we have, we should feel happy for that, thankful to the universe, showing gratitude, showing love, and start searching happiness inside you, not like it's outside. All those things you taught very nicely, and thank you so much, Neeluji.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other masters?
I think Neeluji, can you guide us through meditation?
Which meditation? Just
Any
normal meditation.
related to your topic, like feeling gratitude to the universe, feeling gratitude to ourselves, to others, like that.
Okay. Should I guide you how to release the intention in your meditation?
Yes, sure, Ji. So
Yes, madam.
Lokesh ji will be playing slight
Would that-
music behind, and in between you
Would
can
that
guide.
help? Would that help?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
You
will
think
definitely help.
how to release the intention during your meditation?
Yes, ma'am. And you're a healer, right? That absolutely works out.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll go to meditation then. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And
So
Lokesh Master
everyone-
will be playing music also.
Oh,
And you.
everybody is ready and comfortable to start the meditation.
Madam, just unmute yourself, madam. I made
So
them talk.
is everybody ready for the meditation?
Yes, they are ready, madam.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So let's all sit comfortably and easily and close our eyes. Keep your back, your spine erect, head straight. You can sit in Sukhasana, hands folded in your lap. Relax your body. Take a normal breath in and breathe out. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. We chant Om 3 times. Is everybody okay with that? So take a deep breath in and chant Om. Take another deep breath in. Om. Take another deep breath in. Om. Relax your body completely. Now start observing the sensations in your body from the feet to your head. I will give the instructions. You just start relaxing those body parts. Focus on the sensations in your feet, the there is any tightness or tingling sensation, just relax. Focus on your legs. Keep releasing all the tension in the legs. Focus on your hip area. Any tightness, any tension, just releasing all that. Put your focus in the abdominal region. Any pain, any sensation, just release everything. Chest area. See if there is any tightness in the chest and release every tension. And let go. Put tension on your arms and shoulders. After having worked the entire day, the shoulders are tired. Just relax them and let go. Feel a tension on your throat. Relax your throat muscles. To the tension on your entire face. The face muscles are heavy again. Not taking the step. Just relax all the facial muscles and let go of all. Put your attention on the top of your head. And take another deep breath in. And relax your whole body. Now put your attention only in the tip of your nostrils. Feel the incoming breath and feel the outgoing breath. Keep breathing in and out by keeping your attention on the tip of your nostrils. Now you can take your attention to your forehead, in between your eyebrows. Take your attention to the top of your head, to the crown of your head. You are bliss, you are joy. Be in this state without limit. Once you are in a deep state, now you are ready to release your intention. I will say one command. You can listen to that command. In that command, you can add your wish, what you want, whatever wish you want, you can add that. And the remaining of the command, you say as it is, either aloud or say it in your mind. After having given the command, you then visualize that goal with that wish that you want, it is being fulfilled. Start visualizing that and visualize it deeply, visualize every aspect of it. And once you have finished visualizing, then you can come back into your meditative state and then we will close the meditation. So you can hear this command and say it aloud or say it in your mind, adding your own wish. O Creator of all that is, it is commanded that you give me the remaining life of mine full of service and seva to mankind. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Show me. And then I will visualize. So you can say the same thing. I will repeat once again. O Creator of all that is, it is commanded that you grant me this wish. The remaining life is full of seva and service. You can add whatever wish you want for yourself and say thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done 3 times. And then you start visualizing that you have asked and it is getting fulfilled. So, having completed your visualization, those who have completed their visualization, they can slowly put their attention in your body. Slowly and comfortably, you can become aware of your body. Slowly you can become aware of your surroundings. Slowly and gradually, when you may slowly open your eyes. You can put your palms on your eyes if you want. And slowly you may open your eyes. Good, everybody.
You can share your experience, masters. You can raise your hand.
Anybody wants to share? So this is how you release your intention in meditation, and you can start using this command. It is very powerful, and easily your desires, your intentions will start getting manifested in your life. After that, you have to take action also. You have to do the hard work also, and then it will happen effortlessly.
Yeah, thank you, Neelaji. It was I felt so blessed and so powerful. I just don't want to open my eyes. Just continue the meditation.
I
And
know.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was so powerful.
The honor is all mine. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you so much.
I'm
I just
extremely,
want to go back this video and keep every day. Like,
yeah. Every day you can do this for manifesting your intentions. It becomes very easy. You are focused on releasing the sensations in your body. Then you focus on your breath. Then you focus on your Agya chakra and then on your crown chakra. And immediately you're connected with the cosmic consciousness. And then after
yeah.
15-20 minutes, how much ever you want to be in that state, you can be. And then you say that command. In that particular way, when you say that command, it gives a lot of power. See, the command says it is done, it is done, it is done. That means we are thanking the divine that it is already happened. When we are asking, uh, God, give me this thing, God, give me this thing, or when will I get this thing? You know what is happening? That when will I get this thing remains in the future only. It never becomes a reality in the present. So how you are asking your desires and intentions is also very important. So by saying this exact command, it becomes very powerful. You are thanking the divine in advance that he has already fulfilled my wish. So that is the correct way of asking for all your wishes to be fulfilled. And visualization also helps a lot. By observing all the details of what your wish is, they start unfolding exactly the same. So I think that's it for today. We'll close the session then.
Mm, good evening, Nilji.
How are you,
yeah,
Nitiji?
very fine, very fine.
Very
Today
nice.
whole day I had a very deep meditation 3 times. This is the third time. Morning, afternoon, and evening. Now this was very divine and powerful meditation.
Very nice. I'm
Very
so
nice.
happy for everyone
Thank you so much.
And all of your wishes come true. You'll all become grand masters and start showing the path to others. That is my deepest wish for everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It will happen.
It has already happened. That
It
you
happened. It happened. It happened.
It
Yes,
happened.
it has happened. It
Happened.
is done. It is done. It is done. If you
Done.
say it will happen, it never happens then. That is what I have taught you today,
yes.
how to ask.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
It's done.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you,
Let's
Lokesh.
Let's thank Universe and Mahavatar Foundation for giving us this platform to learn wisdom from many masters. And let's thank all the masters who have attended the session. Thank you. So please don't miss the session tomorrow. So see you all tomorrow.